What's up, guys? I'm back for more Road to Regionals today, where I attempt to climb the online rankings, try to become a better competitive battler and commentator as I go along. Now, you see a new team on the screen. I'm just canning the entire Venusaur Charizard team. I really don't have time for that. What I'm doing is I'm using the team that I used at the Premier Challenge yesterday, where I went 5-0 in Swiss, and I ended up making the top cut, and I lost 2-0 to Lauren Schweigler in the top 8. So, we're going to be using this team. I really like this team. I got this idea from Wolfie Glick using the Mega Gardevoir and Mega Kangaskhan dual Mega, and obviously the Amoonguss is such a powerhouse. It was the MVP of almost every single match yesterday, especially when I brought my Mega Gardevoir. Anyway, we're going to jump right on the ladder. I don't know how much time I'm going to have to do like 2 battles. I may just do 1. And if you're looking at my face right now, there's probably like a bunch of red marks on there because I just shaved the huge ass beard that I had on my face. It was getting so itchy. I can't stand beards, but I don't know why. I don't know why I grew one. Anyway, we're going to find a player from Spain, 1484 ranking, and I forgot, this is the cartridge I used for shenanigans, so it's going to be a low ranking. Anyway, a very interesting team Nano has. He or she is going to have a Sableye Gastrodon. Gastrodon was the bane of my existence yesterday. Sableye Gastrodon, Melodic, Kangaskhan, Venusaur, and the Tyranitar. So 3 possible Megas being the Venusaur, Kangaskhan, and the Tyranitar. Probably just normal Tyranitar. Getting the sand up for possible residual damage. You had the Gastrodon on there, probably for water-type damage onto the Tyranitar. I believe Lauren was using the Gastrodon with the Rotom Heat, the Extra Drill, and the Tyranitar, so that core alone was so powerful, and that's what really caught me off guard, and I played right into the Storm Drain. I was such an idiot. I was such an idiot. I did beat her in Swiss, though, so I could say I beat her at least once. Alright, so we gotta start picking our Pokemon right here. Now, who do I think has a really strong matchup against this team? I really think Gardevoir has a strong matchup against this team. I can Psychic as Venusaur. I can get a lot of powerful Hyper Voices off into his entire team. I just have to watch out for his Kangaskhan. He probably will bring his Kangaskhan to counter my Kangaskhan and my Gardevoir. I don't see the Venusaur coming right here. Probably Melodic, Kangaskhan, maybe Gastrodon. So no Intimidators on his team. I really don't feel like I want to bring my Melodic. Now, he has the Tyranitar. It may lead. The Tyranitar may lead. So I really like the... You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring Gardevoir, Conkeldurr in the front, and then I could possibly switch it into my Amoonguss if he leads with his Kangaskhan for the Fake Out. And then who do I bring in the back? I really think Landorus is good in the back. Yeah, I really like Landorus. Even with an Intimidate, my Landorus can knock out a non-invested Kangaskhan with 1 superpower because I have the Life Orb on it. So we're going to hop right into this match right here. Good luck to Nano, and see how we do. Granted, I did go 5-0 yesterday, but I don't have any training with this team, so I did play fairly well yesterday. Not in top cut, but this is a team I literally put together yesterday before I went to the event. Alright, so we have a double Fake Out pressure right here. We have the Sableye and we have the Kangaskhan. I don't know what the Sableye wants to go for, really. Usually you lead with either one of them if you want to go for the Fake Out. If you go double Fake Out right here, it's not the greatest idea on his part. And if he Will-O-Wisps my Conkeldurr, that would be... He'd be helping me out. He would really be helping me out. Alright, so in my position right now, I probably could just go into my Amoonguss. His Sableye and his Kangaskhan can't do anything to my Amoonguss, and I could just Rage Powder. So I'm anticipating a Fake Out onto the Gardevoir slot. Actually, no, he's probably going to Fake Out the Conkeldurr slot. If he fakes out the Conkeldurr slot, that's fine. If he doesn't, I get a nice Drain Punch off into this Kangaskhan. So let's go for that, because if he goes for any type of attack into the Gardevoir, if the Sableye fakes out the Gardevoir, you know, that's fine. It's going to take Rocky Helmet damage. Anything's going to take Rocky Helmet damage if it touches Amoonguss. Alright, so Kangaskhan's going to Mega Evolve right here. That's the obvious play. Probably going to go for a Fake Out to the Conkeldurr. Yep, into the Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr is really bulky, so I don't mind taking that. I could just Drain Punch for lots of nice damage. He's going to fail play the Conk? Wow, he double up into the Conk. I could have just taken out the Sableye right there. Well, that was really questionable. Probably anticipating a Protect from my Gardevoir. But now I could just Rage Powder and then go for the Drain Punch. I didn't take a picture of his team. I don't know who he has in the back, but I don't think anything really wants to switch into a Drain Punch. So I'm going to go for a Drain Punch. And since the Kangaskhan had Fake Out, don't see it having Protect. And the Sableye can't really do anything. I mean, he can fail play my Conkeldurr. That's fine. I'm still going to get a Drain Punch off. Into the Venusaur. So this is regular Venusaur. I don't know why this is regular Venusaur. Because he doesn't have, like, Sun on his team, so he can't take advantage of it with the Chlorophyll. I'm going to go for Taunt, which is fine. I already got my Rage Powder off. And I'm going to Drain Punch. So that was a good switch in on his part. I was kind of, I mean, obvious. I didn't know who he had in the back. I couldn't remember. But Venusaur still can't do anything. He really can't do much to my Conkeldurr. Alright, so I am taunted with my Amoonguss right here. So should I switch out? He probably will go for a Sludge Bomb. Probably going to go for a Sludge Bomb into my Venusaur slot, my Amoonguss slot. If he goes for a Sludge Bomb into my Amoonguss slot, it's fine. I can eat that up. Go for a Giga Drain on the Sableye, and I'm going to go for an Ice Punch onto the Venusaur. He's probably going to Will-O-Wisp my Amoonguss for Riz. What is this man doing? He just burned. He gave me Guts ability. He just gave me the Guts ability. I'm a Soul Festive, man. That's not going to do anything. And I'm going to get an Ice Punch. This should just OHKO the Venusaur right here. This should outright OHKO the Venusaur. Well, it does not. That is a bulky Venusaur. So this is probably a Mega Venusaur. I can only assume that this is a bulky Mega Venusaur, and he just brought it to this battle for further resistance for my Conkeldurr, I guess. But I do have the Guts ability right here, so I could Mach Punch the Venusaur, but then he can fail play me. So what I'm going to do is, let me see, he went for the Giga Drain, and then he could go for the fail play into the Conkeldurr slot, or the Will-O-Wisp into the Amoonguss slot. So I really want to save my Intimidate. I'd really like to save my Intimidate. So I don't think, yeah, the Giga Drains, I would have to get a really high roll to knock out the Venusaur. So I'm just going to Giga Drain the Sableye, wait until my Taunt wears off. And I don't know whether or not I want to switch into my Gardevoir right here on my Conkeldurr slot, because then he could just Sludge Bomb the Conkeldurr slot. Let's go for a Mach Punch into the Venusaur. He could Protect, though. Let's do it. Let's go for a Mach Punch into the Venusaur slot. He's going to Will-O-Wisp my Amoonguss, which is fine, because I was actually anticipating the, I don't think the Mach Punch would have knocked it out if I didn't have Guts ability, activator right there. So I'm going to get a Giga Drain off into the Sableye. Really happy that the Will-O-Wisp missed, because not going to have any residual damage on my Sableye. As of right now, he can still go for the Will-O-Wisp on the following turn. And my Conkeldurr, he's going to switch in his Kangaskhan right here. He's going to go for a Fake Out into my Conkeldurr. Alright, let's see who he switches in. It should be the Kangaskhan, really. Yeah, it's going to be the Kangaskhan. And I didn't see whether or not my Taunt wore off from my Amoonguss, but I could check it out right now. Let's see if it wore off. Can I go for a Protect? No, it's going to wear off next turn. Alright, so, again, Amoonguss really can't do much here. I could Giga Drain. I could Giga Drain the Sableye again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into my... So I just switch my Landers in? Yeah, I'm going to switch into my Landers right here. Switch into my Landers, then I can Rage Powder and Superpower. Because then, at that point, I don't think anything could take a... I don't really think anything can take its Superpower. It's going to do at least half damage if he switches in anything that could take it. Going to get Intimidated on the Kangaskhan, so it's going to probably do a considerable amount considering the fact that Landers isn't bulky at all. It's just max speed, max special, max speed, max attack. Now if he goes for a Will-O-Wisp, oh, I avoided again. I was going to say, if he went for a Will-O-Wisp onto the Conk slot, that would have been plays for days. That would have been plays for days because, I mean, the switch out was so obvious. I need to preserve my Conkeldurr for the Kangaskhan, and my Taunt wears off, so I could just go for a Rage Powder, Superpower. But he probably will switch out the Kangaskhan right here. So do I anticipate that and Protect and go for an Earthquake? That would be a pretty good play on my part, but I think I really have to play it safe right here. Go for a Rage Powder the Will-O-Wisp away, and then go for the safe Superpower into the Kangaskhan. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because then I could just switch out and then still preserve the Intimidate. I mean, that was so obvious. That was so obvious that he was going to do that, but I had to go for that play. I have to do safe plays, and I found that out yesterday. I did all safe plays in the rounds of Swiss, and if you do safe plays and you play well, you know, it does work out. So I could have just went for Protect Earthquake right there, and I'd be in such a good position. I mean, that play on his part was so obvious, but I mean, I had to go for it. I honestly had to go for it. Alright, so my attack's going to fall right here, so I don't think an Earthquake would take out the Melodic and Sableye. And then he could just... He's going to Will-O-Wisp. He is going to Will-O-Wisp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Giga Drain the Melodic and then Protect. I'm going to Protect with my Landorus, because he's definitely going to Will-O-Wisp the Landorus. Obviously, since I can't really, you know, do anything about that, because I can't Rage Powder now. And he's going to Ice Beam the Landorus. He's going to double down to the Landorus, so nice. I get a nice Giga Drain off into the Melodic. Wow, that does so much damage. Okay, a crit. Okay, Among Us. So the Melodic's probably going to recover right here. What do I do? I could just switch into Conk right there, but the Burn plus Ice Beam will take out the Conk the following turn, unless this Melodic goes for a, I think the Melodic's going to go for a Recover, so I can just switch into my Conk right here, but Ice Beam and Will-O-Wisp probably won't do too much to my Gardevoir, and I could just put pressure on. I think saving the Landorus is a lot better for the Kangaskhan. I could still take it out with one superpower. And get the Intimidate down on Kangaskhan, which is always great, because the Sucker Punch won't KO. Alright, so he's not going to be able to burn me. He's going to Ice Beam the Among Us. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to take out the Melodic. And he's going to go for a Fail Play into the... That's going to knock out my Conk. Yep, that's fine. That's okay. I was banking on Conk going down right there anyway. I'm going to get a Giga Drain off, so I'm going to take the Melodic out right here. And it all depends on whether or not Taunt will wear off right here. I think it's going to wear off next turn, but I do get a free switch into my Gardevoir, which is always good. I get a free switch into my Gardevoir. Okay. Do I bring into my Landorus? I think I bring into my Landorus right here. I Protect. And, if I bring into my Landorus right here, I get the Intimidate down. I'll probably go into the Among Us, but then I can get a free switch into my, Gardevoir. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to get the Intimidate down onto the Kangaskhan right here. The Sableye is just staying on the field way too long, considering the fact that it has leftovers. It probably doesn't even have Recover. We've seen Taunt, Will-O-Wisp, Fail Play, and probably has another move. Maybe it has Recover? Haven't seen it yet. Okay. Probably going to see a Will-O-Wisp into the Landorus, so I'm just going to Protect right here. Safe plays. Safe plays. There's no reason for me not to Protect. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And if my Moongus goes down right here, which is fine, he's going to go for, yeah, I mean, that's the smartest play, but he's going to take Rocky Helmet damage. And even if he Fail Plays or Will-O-Wisp my Moongus, it's still not going to go down, and I can Rage Powder the following turn. And then his Kangaskhan can't Protect. He'll probably go for a Sucker Punch on my Landorus, but at that point it won't do anything. Alright, so now I can freely Rage Powder. I should be able to. The Taunt should have wore off. There we go. Alright. So now I can Rage Powder, he can't do anything about that, he can't protect Kangaskhan, and I'm going to Superpower the Kangaskhan slot. If he burns me, that's fine. I should still get a lot of damage off into the Kangaskhan, potentially still KOing it, because the Life Orb should at least make up for the burn. So I'm going to Rage Powder right here. Oh, actually, no, I Rage Powdered. He can't Will-O-Wisp, so he's probably just going to taunt me again. Yep, he's going to taunt me again, which is perfectly fine. I'm still going to get a Superpower off into... Kangaskhan has Rock Slide? What? Oh my god. He didn't hit my Landorus. So I was like, if this man gets a flinch, that is insane. And that's a Jolly Kangaskhan too, by the way, guys. I have a Jolly Landorus, so Landorus' speed is 157, and Kangaskhan's speed at Jolly is 167, so he had to have been Jolly. And he has Rock Slide. That is absolutely insane. I don't think Rock Slide hits twice. It doesn't. It didn't hit Amoonguss twice. Those spread moves don't hit twice. Like, Earthquake doesn't hit twice. Rock Slide doesn't hit twice. Alright, so, I can't... I'm gonna get Regenerator health right back right here. And I'm gonna Protect with my Landorus. Because he's probably just going to Will-O-Wisp my Landorus. I mean, I'm just doing a safe play right here, so I can get a free switch into my Gardevoir, protect Gardevoir, and just Earthquake, and I should be able to take out the Sableye. Even if he does burn me. Alright, so... Landorus is going to Protect right here. He may just Fail Play the Landorus, try to get it out of the way. Yep, he's going to Fail Play the Landorus. And he's just continuously healing up, but now I could just go for a Hyper Voice, can't do anything about that. Will-O-Wisp, Taunt... I don't care what this Sableye does, he is not living a single targeted Hyper Voice, and I'm just going to Rock Slide. I could have just switched into my Amoonguss right there, he's going to forfeit the match, though. Alright, so that was a pretty good first match with the team, nice 3-1 right there. Let's do one more match, hopefully it's a pretty quick match, so I can go ahead and do my Christmas shopping because I finally have off today, and I had off yesterday to go to the event. So I really need to get the Christmas shopping out of the way. It's probably going to be like a gift card year, but I still need to do it regardless. Alright, jumping back on the ladder, picked up a win right there, 1507. We're 40 and 42, and 40 and 42 because we were playing shenanigans on this cartridge, and we have like 15 disconnections this season. So if we had like 0 disconnections and I didn't use communication with the other trainers interrupted, if we didn't have any disconnections, we'd probably be in like well into at least the 1600s, and you know, maybe the 1700s. I got into the 1700s last season, like the last day. Alright, who wants to play my Mega Guard Kang team? Maybe we can do like split. We just brought Mega Guard right there. I didn't even use Mega Guard. There was one match, the match against Chuppa, I didn't even use my Gardevoir in that one. He had a Kangaskhan as well. I just played well with my other Mons, especially my Conkeldurr is just... Conkeldurr is just like Conkeldurr and Amoonguss are like such an elite core for Kangaskhan's. Just Rage Powder, get the Rocky Helmet damage, Rage Powder the Sucker Punches away, just Amoonguss is so good. And Kangaskhan can't have safety goggles on it if it's a Mega, so that's always a plus right there. Alright, taking a little while to try to find an opponent. Just want to say one thing here real quick. If I did want to make a change with this team, I probably would have taken the Melodic off it. The Melodic didn't put in too much work yesterday. I believe the only game that it put in work was against Lauren Schwegler, ironically enough, and when we played in Swiss, I forced a switch into Salamence because she only had 2 Pokemon left, and then it gave me the competitive boost. I got to recover off the previous turn, and I was able to survive a Double Edge from a Salamence and get an Ice Beam off. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, so, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the camera off right here, and I'll be back when I find an opponent. Alright, we're going to find Renee from Florida, United States. Wow, that took forever. I think that took like almost 10 minutes, and I'm saying to myself, yeah, man, you know, I'm just going to do one battle today because I don't have much time, and I was thinking about just canning it and just doing one battle, but we finally found Renee when I was thinking that, so we're going to battle Renee right here. And she has a really weird team. Obviously, she's a very low-ranked player, so can't really, you know, expect much from, low-ranked player. I mean, she could be very good, but she's probably just trying out like a silly team. Anyway, I don't even know what the first one is called. I know it's a Rock Water type, and it gets Swift Swim, I believe. And she has a Metagame, a Snubbull, Gourgeist, a Chatot, and a I forget what it's called. I wanted to call it a Metal Lita, but I know it's not that. It's just a pure fighting type. It gets Fake Out. Both the Metagame and that thingy get Fake Out. I don't know what the Snubbull wants to do. I honestly don't know what its ability is. But I know it's a fairy type now, so I gotta watch out for that. Gourgeist maybe like it's freaking, I don't know, Will-O-Wisp, and Chatot's probably like Life Orbs, Boom Burst. I don't know. This is a really weird team. So these are the teams that really will catch you off guard, and these are the teams that I probably lose to because I have no idea what to expect. Alright, so, we have the Metacam right there. I think the Metacam is the only Mega possibility. Yes, it's the only Mega possibility, so I don't even know if... I probably will bring my Mega Gardevoir right here. Mega Gardevoir actually does fairly well right here. Will-O-Wisp me, you know, it's fine. I mean, I could get a lot of... I'm gonna get a lot of Hyper Voice damage off right here. A lot of Hyper Voice damage off. Alright, so, let me see here. Let me see right here. Alright, so I'm gonna bring Gardevoir in the front. I could just straight up get Hyper Voice off. Very, very, very good Hyper Voices off. I'm gonna lead with my Landorus. I'm gonna go on Amoonguss in the back. How's Conkeldurr looking right here? I don't know. Yeah, let's bring the Conkeldurr. I want to bring a Conkeldurr, specifically for that, Rock Water type thingy. And it has the Assault Vest, so it can take anything Chatot wants to do, unless it has, like, Brave Bird, but I think it's a special attacker, so I don't think it's going to have Raid Bird. And it's just really, you know, strong. So, I mean, yeah, there's that. So, Metacam's going to come in the front, and Chatot's going to come in the front, so I don't even have to switch out into the Amoonguss, which is great, because there's no... Well, no, wait, hold on. The Metacam has Fake Out pressure. But I will get the Intimidate off into the Metacam, which is always great. Alright. I did take a picture of her team, so I could just go for... Unless this Metacam has Ice Punch. Yeah, so the Metacam may have Ice Punch. I am really considering going for a double protect right here to scout out as to what it wants to do. But then I can just go switch into my Landers right here if it goes for... You know what? She's gonna go for a fake out into the Gardevoir. Yeah, there's no reason for her not to go for a fake out into the Gardevoir. And I don't even know how fast metagame is. I don't know how fast metagame is. I'm gonna protect right here. And the chat tot. Yeah, I'm gonna... I don't want to show that I have protect on my Landers just yet. I'm gonna go into Humongous right here. The Humongous can eat up any type of attack that the Chatot wants to do. Hopefully, if it doubles down like a Boom Burst and a Ice Punch into the Landers, well, just well. But I'm anticipating a fake out into the Gardevoir, and then I'm trying to get in my Humongous right here so I can go for Rage Powder and Hyper Voice. So the Metacam obviously is going to be faster than my Gardevoir. Gardevoir is slow bulky, so I mean that's completely obvious. I knew it was going to be faster than my Gardevoir. I just don't know whether or not it's going to be faster than my my Landers yet. All right, let's see what she wants. Fake out Gardevoir. No, into the Landers. Well, I could have just went for a Hyper Voice. That was really weird. Nasty plot. Oh shit. Oh no, that's not good. Because if it has Dark Pulse, it could just... Oh my god, that's not good. But I think a Hyper Voice will take it out, and I'm gonna go for a Rage Powder. Oh wait, hold on. Boom Burst is double targeted attacks. Oh no. Oh no! What does the Metacam want to do? Probably an Ice Punch? No, a Bullet Punch. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna take that so well. And I'm just gonna get rid of the Metacam right now. And it's gonna use Chatter. What's Chatter do? What the hell was Chatter? Wow, that was a critical hit and super effective on my Humongous? What the hell is Chatter? Is it like a flying type of attack? I don't know, but the crit didn't matter on Metacam. I mean, I really didn't want anything to happen to my Gardevoir right there. I mean, the Rage Powder was really obvious, so I don't know why she went for a Bullet Punch. I would have went for a, if in her position, she should have went for a Ice Punch to get rid of my my Humongous, but I mean, she still got rid of my Humongous anyway. Alright, so who could she switch into the back? Probably that fighting type attacker thingy. So I could just switch into my... I think she only has physical attackers left, except the Gourgeist. And if it's the Gourgeist, I can... I'm gonna go into my Conkeldurr. I'm gonna go into my Conkeldurr, because if she... Oh, I could have went into my Landers to get the Intimidate down, and then switch it into my... Yeah, I could have switched into... Oh no, I could have switched into my freaking Conkeldurr for the Will-O-Wisp. Frisk. So she's gonna frisk my Assault Vest. And the Granbull has Intimidate! I did not know that. I really did not know that. Okay, so... Neither the Granbull, at least in my opinion, can't do anything to my Gardevoir. It's pretty bulky, and I don't think the Gourgeist can do anything to my Gardevoir. So... What should I do? Let's do this. I don't... She can't Will-O-Wisp. She cannot Will-O-Wisp my Conkeldurr. I'm gonna get a lot of damage off right here. Phantom Force, probably into the guard. Probably into the guard. And a Snarls. This is a support Granbull. Wow. Wow. Alright, so Gardevoir's gonna come out right here because I can't protect a Phantom Force away. I'm gonna go for a knockoff into the Gourgeist. Wow, that was a pretty good play on her part, and she's leftovers. Alright, so I'm gonna go into my Landers. I'm not even gonna be able to intimidate the Gourgeist, but the Gourgeist shouldn't be able to do anything. And then I'm gonna go for a knockoff because the Gourgeist was faster than my Conkeldurr. So I'm gonna bring out Gardevoir right here. If he goes for another Snarl, which I hope he does, that would be great because it's not gonna do anything to either of my physical attackers. Alright, so Lander's going to get intimidated off into the Granbull. It's not going to matter for the Gourgeist, but this shouldn't do anything anyway. Yep, that doesn't do anything. I'm going to go for a knockoff. Gourgeist should be gone. Oh wait, he got the Intimidate down on me, okay. And I'm going to knock off the leftovers. Play rough probably... I hope it KOs. I hope it KOs. Oh, it doesn't. I was hoping it KO'd because I would get in the Gardevoir for free and I could just Hyper Voice the following turn and win. But my Landers is going to be faster here anyway, so I could just go for a... Yeah, I can go for an Earthquake. No, I don't want to Earthquake my own Conkeldurr, though. Yeah, so let's go for a Rock Slide. And then... Yeah, Rock Slide. Unless this Granbull has, like, Ice Punch, but it still shouldn't KO my Landers. It's non-stab and it's Intimidated. You're probably going to go for another player off. The next player off will KO. So I'm going to go for a Mach Punch into the Grand Ball. Mach Punch into the Grand Ball, and then possibly put it in range for Rock Slide. Well, I did nothing. Well, obviously, because it's Fairy type. And the Rock Slide's going to connect with both of them. It could take out the Gourgeist. I know it's very defensive. No, it doesn't take out either of them. I just got for probably a Will-O-Wisp into the... That's fine. At this point, it doesn't even matter. I could just go for another Rock Slide. And he's probably going to play rough. He actually helped me out right there. If he didn't KO my Conkeldurr, she probably would have had a better chance. But in this range, I don't think she would have. Because Conkeldurr obviously can't KO with a... I can't pop Mach Punch either of them. And she outspeeds, so... Taking care of the landers there would have been a better option, but Grand Ball probably doesn't have Ice Punch, and now I could just freely Hyper Voice because I'm faster than both of them. Hyper Voice and just Rock Slide. Alright, so that's going to be game. So we're going to go 2-0 in this video today, and it's pretty cool. I mean, we're playing low-ranked players, but I did play a lot of very good players yesterday, and I ended up beating Justin Caras, who had actually won the entire Premier Challenge. I beat him in Swiss, and he won the entire Premier Challenge. So that was awesome for Justin. And I mean, I did play a lot of good players. I played 3 of the players that went the top cut, and I beat them all. So that's really like that makes me feel a lot better about my battling potential, and you know, further trying to accomplish milestones and maybe winning like a Premier Challenge and then making the top cut the regionals. I think that's like my next milestone, making the top cut at regional. I'm going to be going to like 4 regional in 2016, 2 in winter, and probably 2 in May, which is spring, and then going to nationals. And if I do well at nationals, maybe I'll have enough CP in order to get an invitation to Worlds. Who knows? But at this point, I probably don't have enough CP to even like graze Worlds status. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's episode. I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow, the following day, for more Road to Regionals with my Premier Challenge team. I'm going to another Premier Challenge in Brooklyn, New York, so if you're going to that one, please say hi. And I'm also going to be using a new team, and then the week after that, I'll be using that team for basically our last week of 2015, because 2016 kicks off January 1st, which we're able to use legendaries, and I'm working on a team for that for 2016. So, peace.